Hi there, my name's Melissa Neal and I'm passionate about helping women to stay in shape over the age of 40, 50 and into their 60s. In this video, I'm going to cover how to beat menopause belly fat. Yes, it is possible to beat menopause belly fat, and I know from my own experience that you can do this with a little bit of know-how, a bit of determination and sticking to the right lifestyle. So the menopause, it's really hard, isn't it? Because you might be going through many things, but one of the things that happens, as well as all the symptoms of the menopause, is you can start to develop a little bit or a lot of what's called middle-age spread. And it just gets more of a struggle, doesn't it, to try and resolve that. And I know because I've been there myself, and I wasn't going into my sort of 40s and late 40s in the same shape that I'm in now. I had to work at it to get to where I am today. And I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've learned. So here are my 4 top tips on beating the menopause. Number 1, cut out all refined sugar. Yes, that's right. And I know if you've got a sweet tooth like me, you are going to find this difficult, but it will be worth it, believe you me, when you get the results. Now, when I say refined sugar, I mean anything like cakes, biscuits, sweets, and anything that you're going to sort of add things like brown sugar and white sugar to. You're going to have to sort of really cut them out altogether would be your best bet. Or if you really have to have something, then maybe stick to kind of one treat once a week. But if you can possibly avoid that, that would be even better. So the sugars, the types of sugars you can have would be things like fruit sugars, dried fruits. They're okay. That whole piece of fruit you can eat. So that might sort of satisfy your sweet cravings a little bit. And then the other thing you can do is substitute for sugar instead. Now, I would highly recommend products like stevia or xylitol. Look at those first before you look at something like honey or maple syrup or coconut sugar, because those things, they're higher in calories and they're still really giving you a certain amount of sugar, which you should be avoiding if at all possible. And you'll get better results really if the sugar substitutes you use are things like stevia and xylitol, which is kind of like an alcohol sugar. I think there are some others around as well. So that's my number 1 tip. My number 2 tip, stick to a healthy whole foods diet. So what I mean by that is your fresh fruit and vegetables, healthy carbohydrates like brown bread, sweet potatoes, rice, and healthy good fats like avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil, coconut oil, even butter's okay. But none of your trans fats, none of your processed foods, no sausages, no chicken nuggets, no pizzas. Everything should be made from scratch, and you're going to see a real benefit when you start doing that, not only to your waistline, but to your overall health as well. So I would highly recommend that. So that's number 2, eat a healthy whole food diet. Number 3 is, and again, you're going to probably find what I'm going to tell you now a little bit difficult to achieve, but you will be able to do it. And that is to reduce your stress levels. Stress increases a hormone called cortisol, and cortisol is actually a stress hormone, and that can really wreak havoc with your weight. So you need to get that under control. So it's about trying out relaxation techniques, looking at mindfulness. Some people call it meditation. I meditate regularly, almost every day I do that. Finding ways of relaxing, so it could be yoga, reading a book, watching a movie, chilling out, going to sleep even. Getting enough sleep in itself is really important. So looking at ways that you can enjoy relaxing and then practicing that, so you're really getting your stress levels down, because as I said, stress can cause cortisol levels to go up, and that is going to have a knock-on effect in increasing body fat levels and making it really, really difficult to reduce your weight. So yeah, that's number 3. Number 4 is the exercise you choose. You need to choose age-appropriate exercise. So that's focusing on your weightlifting, because muscle decreases as you get older. An older woman starts to lose muscle probably around the age of 30. So you need to put back in what you're losing. And the other benefits of developing muscle is it actually burns fat while you're not doing anything. It burns fat while you're training, and you will get a better or physique and a smaller waistline by focusing on weight training, and I'm going to do a separate video all about this. So that's weight training, and the other exercise to focus on is high intensity interval training, and that's going to get you really in good shape, burn some belly fat in a very short amount of time. So typically what you do is something in the gym. So it might be your treadmill, your cross trainer, rowing machine, or the bike. You go flat out for 30 to 45 seconds, and then you go slowly or rest for a minute, and you do that for between 10 and 15 minutes. And that is a really effective way to burn body fat, and I would highly recommend it. So those are my 4 top tips. If you like this video, give it the thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And comment below if you've got any other tips, or you've got any questions or comments about this video. I would absolutely love to hear them. And please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to learn more about how to stay in shape in your 40s and 50s.